Hello, this is Tia from Musings of a Mystic. I'm back with another video. Today's video is, how does my ex feel about me? I keep getting these questions that are love related, and that's to be expected. That's fine. So you'll probably be seeing a lot more love related videos popping up here from me in the near future. I'm kind of planning on doing one that's called, how does my crush feel about me? It's the exact opposite of this one. So anyway, I just got really loud for a second there. This is deck number 1, deck number 2, and deck number 3. And the question is, how does my ex feel about me? And there's a bonus question in there too. So when we get to that. But while you guys are choosing that, I do one question readings for $5. And the information for that is in the description box below. I also I accept tips and donations. I would also like to thank everybody who bought a reading from me already. I've already gotten one of them done, and I'll be getting the other ones done here probably today, if not today, tomorrow. I appreciate you guys, and I thank you for that. That just gets me right here in the heart areas. So, yeah, pick your deck if you haven't done that already. If you need more time, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and get started with deck number 1, okay? And then I'm going to move the other decks out of the way. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to do a card from this, and then a card. This is the Psychic Tarot. I'm going to also do a Romance Angels card and a Whispers of Love card, okay? All right, so how does your ex feel about you? Spirit of the highest vibration, I ask you to kindly give me access to the collective so I can give accurate and concise readings for people who are wondering how their ex feels about them. How does pile number 1's ex feel about them? How does his ex feel about them? These are general readings and will not resonate with every single last person out there. If it doesn't resonate with you, that is fine. I try and get as many timelines that are going through my intuition as possible to reach as many of you as possible. So just take it how it resonates with you, okay? All right, some of you might be able to read these cards for yourself and get your own answer that might not be exactly the same one as mine, but I'm going to stop talking now and focus on the cards. How does one's ex feel about them? Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, you got fulfillment of wishes. For some of you, you were their fulfillment of their wish. And for whatever reason, you guys had to separate. So I'm seeing this little treasure chest down here. It's like you were this treasure to them, but they had 2 different paths to choose. You see these waterfalls in the background, and they chose the one that didn't involve you being in their life for whatever reason. So that's what I'm getting from the bottom of this deck. And I thank Spirit for giving me that clearly and concisely, because that came out like just easy. So how do they feel about you? These people seem to like you a lot. There's positive movement forward, but they had to leave. There's patience and planning. And there's the sacral chakra card, which this to me is like a gut feeling. Like maybe they felt like it wasn't the right time, so they left. Like something wasn't going right for you guys, so that person left. Or you left them. These could go either way. I'm kind of feeling like it was a fall thing for some of you. For some reason, I'm looking at the leaves in the middle, and I just realized that this card has different seasons on it. There's snow over there, there's rain over there, there's sunshine, and there's fall, like autumn in the middle. And I just realized that. That's kind of cool. Really weird. But for some reason, I zeroed in on this fall, autumn kind of slot here, and it feels like for some of you, the season just changed in the relationship. The season changed and you guys had to go your separate ways. these two pillars kind of remind me of two people. And if you can hear my kids in the background, sorry, they're just bouncing around. They're being kids. Um, how do they feel about you? I don't see anything here that suggests that you guys had a bad breakup necessarily. Just kind of went your separate ways. And maybe it was work related. Like I'm getting the seasons changed in the relationship, and maybe you guys just wanted different things. And then y'all went your separate ways because of what you had, like your gut feeling. But anyway, disregarding that, this is even an autumn color. But anyway, just with these two, it was kind of like somebody followed their heart. Like this person in this boat is kind of following this bird, if you can see it. And I kind of feel like this person might be coming back, but they don't dislike you. I feel like you guys had a good relationship. There was good rapport between you, but life just kind of took you in two separate directions. And that's just kind of what happened. But how they feel about you, some of them are glad they left. Positive movement away from you. But some of them felt like it was a good relationship. They kind of still see you in a good light. Y'all just aren't together. Some of them see you as a very good person, a good planner. You're a good pillar. You're very stable. Feel like you're kind of maybe a little psychic, or you have a strong intuition. I'm getting that. I'm just for some reason staring at the water down here. There's a face down there if you can see it. But yeah, I feel like this wasn't necessarily a bad breakup. It was just one of those, it's time for us to go our separate ways. I will always have a thing for you, but we just can't be together right now, kind of thing. Maybe you're highly analytical. For some of you, I see these little lines going across. It doesn't really go across the other pillar there. It kind of does, but not a lot. But over here, it's like this one pillar has been cut in half, cut and cut and cut and cut. You're just taking things apart. Very, very highly analytical, maybe overthinking things sometimes. But how does your ex feel about you? I think they feel positively. I don't see a whole lot of like love. I see stability. Maybe you were a hard worker. And the other question that I like to answer is, does your ex want you back? So we're going to do that real quick here, okay? Oh, and by the way, it was clear quartz that was on top of yours. Clear quartz is a good all-purpose stone. Maybe you're a jack of all trades. I don't know why that popped out. Jack of all trades. Anyway, does your ex want you back? Does your ex want you back? Bet the deck. I'm seeing a yes here. I don't know if you've moved on to someone else, or if you've just kind of gotten your shit together. Yeah, it looks like you probably moved on. This says moving on. This person is looking at his watch and he's getting ready to go out. Looks like he's going traveling. He's got his sword by his side. And he's also got his cloak on, his traveling clothes. He doesn't have a whole lot of luggage. It's like he just moved on without even having a whole lot of baggage. Like for some reason, it feels like there's an emergency and this person is just out the door. It's time to go. But I'm seeing that this person yes, the answer to the question is yes. You got the Judgment card. So they want to call you. The Judgment card in the original Rider-Waite Tarot deck has an angel, the angel Gabriel, on the card. And Gabriel has a horn. And he's calling all of these people awake. This person might have had... It's also like the card that's... it's called the Last Judgment. And it's also the card that, for me... is about calling. Like either it's your calling or it's somebody who wants to call you on the phone. You know what I mean? Or get back into contact with you. I know it's kind of anyway, that's for me. This is the truth. If you can hear my kids upstairs, they are bouncing around. I would say yes. They might be looking for a way back in so that they can be successful and victorious. It's like, again, the horn. It's like, I want to call you. And the reason why I'm kind of looking at the horn as a calling thing is because when people are like, back in the old days, they're like, oh, get so and so on the horn. It's like, call them. Or the bugle, when they're trying to wake people up in the military, they use that bugle to like call them and wake them up. It's time to come in, or time to come forward and get your breakfast or whatever. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. If this person wants to call you, but maybe you moved on. Maybe you're just curious if they are, how they feel about you. Because somebody here is jealous as fuck. If you guys don't like cussing, this is not the channel for you. But it's the deception and envy card. Maybe they're pretending that they don't want you back. For some of you out there, you are still in contact with this person, and it feels like, oh yeah, we had a relationship before, but we've moved on, kind of thing. And for some of them, they have not moved on, but you have, and they are jealous. And they're deceiving you, and they're telling you that everything's okay and they've moved forward, but they have not. For some of you, a small fraction of you, take this as a warning. Like, if you want to go back to your ex, they might deceive you in some way. But yeah, I do think they want you back, but they don't want you to know they want you back. Because you moved on. That's why they're jealous. But anyway. How does pile number one's ex... Uh-oh. Too many cards. Past life relationship. You guys, this is the card of either having a history with somebody in this life, maybe a long relationship of knowing this person like for a long period of time in this life, or having a relationship with them in past life, or some kind of past life connection. That was just weird because it popped out. It was face up, which is why I read it. How does pile number one love interest feel about them? What guidance do you have? Pile number one regarding their love interest here. One last time. What? Okay. 1, 3. Trying to make sure I got the deck with the right orientation. I don't like reading these cards reversed because they don't come with a reversal like explanation in the guidebook. They don't come with a reversal explanation. So anyway, for pile number one's love interest, or I'm sorry, pile number one's ex. How does pile number one's ex feel? One last time. Pile number one's ex. How does pile number one's ex feel about them? I couldn't talk there for a second. Cut the deck. I like that one. Okay. Back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. I'm feeling like this is more about them. Like, maybe they weren't so broken up when you guys broke up or went your separate ways. But now they're they're reevaluating that decision. And the 7 of The 7, deception and envy, those those two things kind of go together. They're like, oh, I don't think that's what I wanted. I want this person back. And now I'm jealous because this person is gone, has gone, moving on. I cannot get them back. Or they're with someone else and now I'm jealous. So they feel that there is still an attraction between you. I apologize for my weird accents coming out here. I'm not sure what that's about. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So they're still attracted to you. They still feel like there is chemistry between you. The chemistry when y'all were together was probably really strong. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And then there's heart-to-heart conversations. For some of you, this person is coming back. And they're going to talk to you about, I love you, is what they're going to come out with. I still love you. I still want this. I know that we had some issues. This man over here looks traumatized as hell. I don't know if you can see his face, but she's telling him secrets, right? And he's like, oh, Jesus Christ, I don't even know. Maybe in the relationship, for some of you, the person wasn't open. They weren't honest with you. And they deceived you in some way, and you guys broke up. And now they're coming back with the truth. Like, look, I did you wrong. I'm sorry. Can we get back together? The chemistry was wonderful. The attraction is still there. I can't get you out of my head. This says, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So this person, for some of you, is still hiding that they still love you. They still want to be with you, even though you went your own way. Ugh. Spiritual connection. Do something for someone else and consider your foundation. Okay, so that makes sense. Like if you got the past life relationship card that was in the deck, it just turned over. So this kind of makes sense for some of you. Spiritual connection. This relationship has the connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So that might be why this person is still kind of maybe watching you a little bit, and why the chemistry was so strong was because y'all are probably soulmates, or you've had soul contracts, or you've been together in past lives. Yep. Do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. They want you to come back and like look at them and like pay attention for a while. If this little girl or this fairy or whatever is looking at this rabbit, just kind of enamored with it. For some of you, you are the rabbit. I just want you to turn your head and look at me. I'm here. I want to hold you. You're so adorable, but that can be smothering sometimes. Give your attention to someone else. So how do they feel about you? They probably want your attention back because there is a spiritual connection. And they've got the next card here, which is consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. I feel like this goes back to one of the first timelines where y'all just, maybe it was work that split y'all up, right? But this person still loves you and they want to come back. It says, consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. Maybe in the beginning, they weren't so committed. They took the job and left, but now they're reconsidering it and they want to get back to what they love, which is you. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to evaluate what you want. So I kind of feel like for some of y'all, you're like the lawyers or the professionals that travel for work or whatever, and it was you or their job, and they chose their job. But now they're like, that was a mistake, and maybe you moved on, and they don't like it, and they've got that 7 of Swords energy going on there, the deception and envy. Like, I don't want you to think I still love you, but I fucking do, and I want you back. For some of you, they want you back. But anyway. So the gist of it, how does my ex feel about me? For a lot of you, they still love you and they want you back, and they're not happy that you're not with them anymore. And they've had time to reevaluate their priorities, and some of them want to come back to you. Just make sure that if you want them to come back, that you if that's the best thing for you. If it's not, then it's not. But pile number one, I thank you for watching. Please comment below if this resonated with you. If it did not, that's also fine. I might not be the reader for you. So I do accept tips, donations. I do one question readings right now, and all of that stuff is in the description box below. I also sell crystals on eBay. So if you guys want one, that's going to be down there as well. Pile number two. You guys got the black tourmaline. For some of you, you were this person's foundation. Like you were their rock. You kept them grounded. And for some of you, I'm already feeling this. For some of you, maybe it's a Gemini, like a Gemini energy or an air sign energy, where they were like, oh, you're a wet blanket. I don't understand why you don't want me to do this, right? And for some of them, this that you didn't want them to do was like drugs. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want you doing drugs. It's not good for you. I'm trying to hold you down, you know, like keep you healthy by trying to help you get off these drugs. And you don't want to stop doing drugs. I don't know why the drug timeline is already popping out here. But anyway, this is Black Tourmaline. that was like a channeled message for somebody. All right, so for the rest of you, how does your ex feel about you now that you're gone? What is that saying? You don't know what you got till it's gone? Please, Spirit, grant me the access to the collective here so that I can give them concise answer to their question. How does my ex feel about me? Or how does their ex feel about them? How does pile number two's ex feel about them? Please, accurate and concise answer for pile number two. How does pile number two's ex feel about them? Cut the deck. 1, 2, 3. The next question. Well, we'll do it this way. Okay. Some of them are just tired, worn out, defensive. This person is having some issues with their head. They may be bad thoughts or mental illness. This could be your ex. It doesn't necessarily have to be a woman. It can go either gender. This could be you or this could be them. I don't know if your ex has a little black cat or likes cats, so it's a cat person. But anyway, they could also be a fire sign. I want to say Gemini for some reason. Gemini, Aquarius, just not a fire sign. Those are air signs. Fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is more of a Sagittarius energy, but they just can have a fiery personality where they're impulsive. They're impulsive. They just kind of run all over the place. And this is kind of like they call this dignified because it's air and fire and air. That just makes a bigger flame. And this is also a fiery card. So I feel like there was probably passion between you guys, like a lot of passion. These are also two court cards, so this could be two separate people, but they're not going in the same direction. Like this one's going back this way. Quick. Gone. You know what I mean? And this one's in the middle, looking toward the future, while this one is rushing toward the past. So it's like you guys are living in two different timelines altogether. Like this person's going toward the past. This person is looking toward the future. Like she looks like she's getting ready to get up and walk that way toward the future. She's tired. You know what I mean? She's tired. She's exhausted. She's had enough. And this other person is just gone. You know what I mean? Like all over the place. It's like, this is an air card, isn't it? Why do I feel Gemini? Gemini. I don't know. Like for some of you guys, this is an air sign that broke up with you or you broke up with them. The person that you're asking about could be an air sign. And this could be you. So this one, he's impulsive. Very like I'm going that way. I'm going that way head first. I'm going to jump feet first. And for some of you, this person's energy was just too much. So it wore you out, or you got beaten down. I hope it wasn't physical, but for some of you, it might be like a physical, like this person flies off the handle and just starts beating on you. But how do they feel about you? There could have also been a third-party situation going on, which is why you guys broke up. But how do they feel about you? Okay, so for some of them, they're slowly getting over you. And for some of them, they are slowly trying to move back toward you. They're trying to get stable, too. I'm feeling like this is drug-related or alcohol-related or some kind of addiction going on here. So they're slowly trying to get stable. I'm feeling for a fraction of you, they want to kind of come back towards you, but they already know that they kind of did some bullshit in the past, which is why they're just kind of sitting there waiting because they want to offer you this thing, but they know they fucked up. So how do they feel about you? Impulsive, passionate still. Some of them are exhausted, just tired. Like they're watching you, but they're not going anywhere. They've got these sticks up. You know what I mean? There's this barrier here. It's like, I would love to rush forward or rush away. Just continue to rush away. But there are some ties here between you and them. How do they feel about you? The biggest thing that I'm getting here is just tired. I'm exhausted. This relationship took a lot out of me. I'm just trying to get my head together, but I can't because I'm still looking back at you and what happened. Like, just tired. Exhausted and tired. For some of you, you were the one who did issues to this, caused this person issues. For some of you, that was you. And they just want you to stay away from them. And whenever you come around, they're going to go off in a different direction altogether. But the gist of how they feel about you is exhausted as hell. Exhausted. Exhausted, but they're slowly getting themselves back together. And I'm feeling that a lot of you, they don't want you back. Because the next answer to the next question that I had is, does your ex want you back? I'm still going to ask the deck. But for some of you, they really don't want you back. They want you to stay away from them. Does their ex want them back? Does pile number 2's ex want them back? Those came off the bottom. No. No. I got no. This is the death card. This is the no. This is the Page of Wands, which is like a child. It's like no, because you're immature. Or no, because they feel like they're not ready. Just no. It could be a Scorpio. This is this card of the Scorpio. But this is also death. Death is an ending. A permanent ending. So this is another way to look at it. This is a message. This could also be a new beginning. This is the youngest in the court of the wands. This one has to grow up. But when they grow up, you know, they can start over. Or they have started over at square one as the page in the hierarchy. Page, knight. Then it's the queen and the king. So they're trying to work their way back up. For some of you, they want the old crap to stop. And if the old crap permanently stops, then you might be able to move forward together. But for a big old chunk of you, I'm feeling no. 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 So, excuse me. Now you guys get... I gotta feel like I should stop with this. But I said I was going to do this, and so I will. But I feel like a lot of y'all already know that there is no chance between you and this other person. And some of you, there's a small chance. Another section of you, they are the ones, you are the ones that hurt them. So they might think about it, but they're not like, oh yeah, let's hop back in this together. I'm not going to lie to you guys that I already know somebody's going to dislike this because they don't want to hear this, but I'm not going to lie. I'm not one of those readers. I tell you what I see. And if this did not resonate with you at all, then maybe this is not the reading for you, which is fine. So the question is, what guidance do you have for pile number 2 and their ex? How does their ex feel about them? Guidance do you have regarding this person's ex and their feelings for publication? One more time, that. Got the deck. Why is that upside down? Are these upside down? That is so weird. Like most of I don't even see another one that's reversed in this deck at all. And you guys got a reversal. They think you're selfish. Do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. They think you're self-absorbed. You want everything your way. And that's what I instantly got. But they haven't forgiven you. I don't like reading these cards reversed. This one was in there. I'm not sure how it got reversed. But this is a message for somebody upright. It says forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. And it was like this, reversed. So they have not forgiven you. No, they don't want you back. No, they haven't forgiven you. I'm not going to tell you to give up, but that's what this is. They haven't forgiven you yet. So if you're interested in coming back, you might need to, if you're going to come back, humble yourself. Stop doing whatever it was that you did to make them break up with you. I feel like they broke up with you. And this is the like attracts like card. If you are longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. For somebody out there, you need to love yourself first before you go forward to any other relationship. And also try and talk to this other person. Dang, cards, y'all kind of being harsh, don't you think? But yeah, they haven't forgiven you for whatever has happened. I don't know what happened. I'm for some reason feeling drugs happened, but I don't know for sure. Some kind of addiction. I'm not even feeling a whole lot of love here. One last pull before I go on to the next card. The next card deck. What guys you have for child number 2 and their love interest? Next, they have child number 2 and their love interest. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I counted that. One last time. Call number 2 in regards to their love interest. What do you have to say? Definitely a past life relationship for you guys too. But this often shows up for people who are asking questions about a past relationship. So, and I always say this, it could be that you had a history with this person, but I already know you do because you're asking about your ex. It could also be that you had a past life connection with this person, like a literal entire different life altogether, like between death and then y'all came back together. But these cards seem like they want to come out. I'm going to take them, and I want that one. So, What did I tell you? Love yourself first. I just said love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So, in regards to your, this is kind of guidance, like in regards to your ex, love yourself first. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help you bring you together. So this probably was your soulmate, or still is, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. For some of you, this person is coming back because they are your soulmate and they might not have completed that karmic cycle yet. And for some of you, they might come back, but it's better for you to love yourself first and let them go. Because soulmate connections, some of them, oh really? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, which is why this pile is so fucked up. Because this is your soulmate. And that the soulmate connections are always difficult at some point. And that would make a lot of sense. Like there was love there. You probably let a lot of things happen that you shouldn't have let happen. Or they did. These energies can go either way. So if it doesn't resonate with you as something that you did, it might be that they did these things. So keep that in mind. I probably should have said that in the beginning, but I didn't. But yeah. For some of you, you're just moving forward altogether. This is what I'm feeling like. You're moving forward altogether, and you need to love yourself first so that your soulmate, the right, not necessarily like the soulmate, but like the one that Disney tries to tell you about, oh, the one that's true love, and they're going to come in and you're going to have no problems. You will always have problems in relationships. But anyway, some of you have to love yourself first, learn your lessons from this past relationship so that you can move forward. I know that's not relating to your past, your ex, except for maybe the pain that you went through there, but very soon. Love yourself first and you can move forward very soon. For some of you, love yourself first so that this person that's coming back to you can have a different kind of relationship with you. Or love yourself first because your soulmate's going to be calling you and they're coming back very soon, but you should probably let them go. You will know which one resonates with you because it'll feel right. So if it does resonate with you, please comment below. If it doesn't, also comment below so I know how well I'm doing with you guys and who I resonate with. And remember, I do accept tips and donations, and I'm also doing one-question readings. That is a limited time kind of thing. Eventually, I will be doing full-on love readings, career readings, all that other stuff. But we're going to go ahead and get into pile number 3 here, which was Green Aventurine. It's good for money. Bringing in money. It's good for your heart chakra too. So maybe there was some issues with money and issues with like maybe expressing their emotions. So the question for you is, how does your ex feel about you? How does your ex feel about you? How does pile number 2's ex feel about them? Please, Spirit, the highest vibration, grant me access to the collective so that I can give the most accurate and concise information to those seeking the question. How does their ex feel about them? Please, Spirit, grant me access so that I may give them accurate, concise information. And remember, guys, if this reading is for thousands of you, my first video, I put it up like a week ago, a first tarot reading video. It got 5,000 views already, and there are thousands of you watching this. So for some of you, it's not going to resonate. And if it doesn't, that's okay. Just pop off and find somebody else who might connect with you better. All right, so one last time. How does pile number 3, I think I said number 2 earlier, how does pile number 3's love interest, jeez, X, how does pile number 3's X feel? That's probably too many cards. Fine. It's 5 cards. We'll keep it. An illusion of being trapped. This is the 8 of air, which is the 8 of swords in the Rider-Waite tarot deck. An illusion of being trapped. A lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. How does your ex feel about you? They might be trapped. They might be feeling trapped. And if you can see, there are unicorns in the back, and they're kind of ganging up on this one. So they felt like you ganged up on them. You and your family, or you and your friends, like, ganged up on them. And this is a victim mentality right here. I just got victim mentality right here. Like, they feel like they're the victim of this relationship that was in the past. And maybe they ran away because they felt victimized. Okay, so how does your ex feel about you? I feel like you were a significant relationship. Like, your relationship for them was significant. This is the life experience card. I'm not really sure which one in the Rider-Waite tarot deck this is, because I know 15, I think, is the devil. I can't remember what the next one after that was right now. A significant life event, a powerful revelation leads to change, time to spread your wings. So I feel like this person ran away from you because they felt victimized. But how do they feel? They feel like you probably taught them some pretty important lessons in life. I don't know why I wanted to look at that. It's the Page of Fire. It's just a page of wands. But anyway, yeah, I feel like they feel like you taught them some things in life. But this is the Moon card. This is about vagueness. This is about, sometimes it's about lies, sometimes it's about intuition. Here, I'm feeling like this was more of you weren't forthcoming. Like, you didn't maybe give them all of the information they needed. Now, let me say this before I go forward. These energies can go either way. So this could be your energy or theirs. Maybe you felt victimized. Some of you did. But anyway, this is the Moon card. I'm taking this to mean events behind, it says important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. So it seems like this person feels like there was too much murkiness. Like, they didn't have a whole lot of clarity here. Like, they didn't have all of the information at all times, but they feel like you taught them an important life lesson. This sounds like a relationship that I had with somebody recently. And I don't know if he's watching, but if he is, he knows who he is and he knows what he did. But this just reminds me of him because he always used to get this card and he, for some strange reason, didn't tell anyone the full story. It's like a Scorpio energy. I have this information, but I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't know. I don't want you to know. If you know, then maybe you can make your own choices. I don't know. It was probably a control thing anyway. But there's a dog in this one. Oh yeah. This is the card of Cancer, and it also is the card of dogs, because in the original Rider-Waite tarot, there are dogs. I don't know if you can see Lassie down here and this wolf back over here, but that's not significant right now. Maybe some of y'all had dogs and you just Anyway, so they feel like you weren't forthcoming, but you taught them a valuable lesson. They probably also felt like you were good with money, but maybe you weren't sharing it as much as they felt like they needed to. Like they felt like you should have done. How do they feel about you? A successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered, the Midas touch. Everything you turned to gold, but you didn't give me none. I feel like this is a card of stress. Ten of fire. Too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. For some of you, you are working too much to get that money. And that is part of what caused them to leave. Or for you to leave them. Like you couldn't balance your work life and your home life. So the relationship didn't work out. What is this? I'm trying to see what the 16 is. So if you hear shuffling over here, I'm just looking in the book to see what the 16th card is. Because it'll probably make more sense if I do. 12, 13, 14. The devil is 15. Oh, shite. It's the Tower card. It's the Tower card. All right. So this is the breakup card. I'm glad that I looked that up. It's like these two were together. So maybe you brought something shocking to their attention. How do they feel about you? You shocked them somehow. It probably wasn't a very pleasant shock. You might have brought something to their awareness, maybe within themselves, that they did not like. The Tower card. It's like you had this beautiful home. This is the card of home, 4 of fire. Contentment, peace, abundance, a happy home, that the successful completion of a project. So it was the 10 of fire, the 4 of fire, the moon, the Tower, and the King of Earth. It doesn't really matter much the order of the cards, but you got stress at home causing a breakup, probably because somebody wasn't open and honest, and it could be about money or another person altogether. How do they feel about you? Stressed out. The gist of it is that they are stressed out because of you and something that you did that shocked the fuck out of them. Like they didn't like this. It was an unpleasant surprise that came up. Maybe at home, I'm feeling like bed. Somebody's bed. Probably was another man. And they dipped. I don't know why I'm feeling third party. I'm feeling like there was some issues at home. But how do they feel about you? Stressed out. Stressed out and shocked. Appalled even. These are harsh. And victimized. I feel like this is the harshest video that I've had. Like, what the hell? What is going on out there in the world? Well, these are about exes, so how the bonus question was, does my ex want me back? Does my ex want me back? For pile number 3, does their ex want them back? Come on. Does their ex want them back? Pile number 3, one more time. Okay. Obviously that those wanted to come out. Okay. Okay. A desire to move on. For some of you, absolutely not. 8 of Earth, a desire to move on. The search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and emotional growth. So for some of you, they absolutely do not want you back. They want to go forward in their lives. Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. consider a more playful approach. Some of them need to decide between you and someone else or something else. Could be work. Could be that King of Earth that we had earlier. I'm feeling third party here for some reason. It could be that you had the third party going on, or they did. But for some of them, they're still juggling. This is the card of juggling too much, having too much on their plate. Do they want you back? Missing an this is the Four of Water. Missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to possibilities. Oh, God. So I'm really feeling like there's a lot of emotion here. There's a lot of just wanting to leave this behind and just go forward and not even worry about it anymore. But for some of you, there is renewal. But that's a small fraction of you. For some of you, this is the judgment card. This is the judge in a court case. This is just y'all are split up and that's it. They're putting down these too much on their plateness. They're putting that down, moving forward, away from you. Review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a different direction. I'm getting no. For most of you, no. No, because you got the eight of water and the Four of Water. They're moving forward and away from this situation where there was too much going on. And I'm feeling like it's a third party situation and they just don't want to deal with it anymore. Or the third party was a job. Third party could have been you gaming too much or them gaming too much. And this could go both ways. So I'm feeling like I don't even need these cards over here, but I said that I was going to do them, and so I will. I don't even know if I'm going to put this video out because it's so harsh. Cards are like, y'all, no, just no. But anyway, what guidance do you have for pile number 3 regarding their ex that they're asking for? One last time. What guidance do you have in regards to pile number 3 and the ex that they're asking about? 1, 2, 3. Looks like there was chemistry there at one point. Like there might still be chemistry there, but you might not want to go down that road again because y'all have had so many issues in the past. But I'm not telling you what to do. What you do is up to you. You know what's best for you. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. What messages do you have for pile number 3 in regards to their ex and how their ex feels about them? Messages do you have for pile number 3 and their ex and how their ex feels about them? One last time, please. What messages do you have for pile number 3 in regards to their ex and how their ex feels about them? Okay. That one is obvious not for us. It won't come out very easy. So we're not going to worry about it. Spend some quality time together. It's imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. Y'all might have some things to work out, which is why they want to talk to you. And though that might not necessarily mean, oh, I want to talk to you, so we can get back together. It might be, oh, I want to talk to you so you can come get your stuff out of my house. I'm hearing an if. For someone, I'm hearing an if. If you let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. If you let go of control issues, the relationship can move to a higher level of commitment, engagement, and this could be the one. Even though y'all have gone through some things, this could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. There's a but. There are control issues. You gotta, whoever has the control issues in this relationship has to work through them if the relationship is going to continue. Like if you want it to continue, or if you want to come back to this person, or if you want them to come back to you. What is going on here? You got to be supportive. I'm feeling like you might want to get that support from someone else. Turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. Make a genuine effort to show you care. Get to know each other. Learning to meet each other's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. I'm kind of feeling like this stuff, maybe in regards to some of you who are trying to go back, you have to allow yourself to heal, is what I'm getting from this. Like alone, on your own, allow yourself to heal. Some of you have someone else already. Like you've moved past this other relationship, and you're moving on to a different one, is what I'm getting for some of you. Some of you need to heal on your own, by yourself. Turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time where you experienced love. Get to know yourself and find some support for yourself. Because what I asked was, in regards to your ex, what messages do they have for you? What messages do they have? Well, for some of you, you actually have to move on. It's like this lady left. She's going forward. She moves toward this relationship with this person on this card. And this one as well. But there are, in regards to the ex, there are control issues that are blocking the engagement, and the this could be the one. Let me look at the pictures here. It looks a lot like this man is really in love with this woman. Like, look at how he's looking at her. And what is she doing? She's kind of like detached from him. In this picture, the woman, he's got her hand and she's kind of leaning over, but her face, she looks bored. And here, it's like this woman wants to leave and stay that way, but this man keeps pulling her back in some way. I'm feeling more of the pictures here than the words on these cards now. Yeah, a lot of you are just going to be separate from this person. A lot of you are going to move toward a different relationship in the future. And I feel like a lot of you should probably find some support to kind of help you heal from this past relationship. And I'm feeling get to know yourself so that you can have a more beautiful relationship like this with someone else. That's the guidance that I get from these cards. Some of you have to let go of control issues or the results of someone else's overbearing control on you. But yeah, card number 3, y'all have been through it. Been through it. Been through some stuff. Good grief. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that it resonated with you. If it didn't, let me know in the comment section below. If it did, let me know in the comment section below so I can get better and so I can know who I'm resonating with. And I'm sorry for some of y'all. Y'all had some hard relationships with your exes, and that kind of sucks. But I hope in the future you have a better relationship. I'm probably going to be doing a video, what's coming toward me in love in the near future. So kind of watch out for that. I am doing questions, one question readings for $5, and I'm also selling crystals on eBay. So look out for that information in the description box below. I'm also taking tips, accepting tips, and donations. For a second there, I drew a blank. But anyway, I hope you guys find some happiness, and I'll see you guys in the next video.